everyone. Happy Sunday and hearty welcome to the fourth Sunday of Advent season. Dear friends, today we would be lighting the candle of peace. This candle invites every one of us to look at Christ, to have peaceful life, to have peace of mind, to have peace in the heart, in the communities and in the families. Because Jesus offers peace which world cannot offer. Now, let us see the readings of this Sunday, what they are teaching us. All the three readings teaches us that to be with God, to be around God, to recognize the will of God in the terms of obedience. In the first reading, we could see Ahaz was given a golden opportunity by God to receive the sign of eternal covenant, to know the coming of Emmanuel from the womb of a virgin mother. But Ahaz, due to his human weakness, rejects the sign of God. But God doesn't leave him because God found favor in Ahaz. Yes, friends, at times we, being as a human, may try to run away from God, not to receive any sign. But be sure, once you and I find favor in the eyes of God, God will never leave our hands. He will always walk in front of us in our life journey. Now let us see in the second reading how obedient St. Paul was. We know the life history of Paul before his conversion. Paul is very sure, if I accept Christ, trials will be around me. He had many chances to quit his mission and go back to his former life. But he always remained obedient to the good news. He always remained obedient to the gospel. He always remained obedient to the divine call. He always remained obedient to the will of Christ, which has to be taken place in his life. What not suffering he had undergone, what not trials he had undergone, but never left the hands of God, because he is for sure, he is found favor in the eyes of Christ, and Christ would strengthen him in all his weakness. That's what happened all throughout his missionary journeys. And in turn, he became an apostle of the Gentiles and prince of the Mother Church. And we have a beautiful character of Saint Joseph, husband of Virgin Mary, foster father of Christ in the gospel, who remained obedient even at the point of being ashamed in the Jewish society. In the beginning, he was living a quiet life without any disturbance. But the moment when he heard the voice of God that he is going to become the part of human history, human salvation, going to carry Emmanuel, going to carry Son of God, he was shaken, he was disturbed. But the moment God walked with him, he became obedient to the core, taking Mary as his wife and accepting will of God. Today, Saint Joseph stands as an apt example, best example to be obedient as a Christian. All these three readings teaches us, unless we live our lives in the terms of obedience or obeying the will of God, we can't experience God or Christ around us. Ahaz teaches us that to recognize the signs of God in our day-to-day lives. St. Paul teaches us to be obedient even when we face trials and tribulations. St. Joseph teaches us to receive God in the terms of obedience. So friends, as we are slowly concluding the season of Advent, and within short period of time we would be celebrating the birth of Christ, the great feast wherein Emmanuel is going to dwell within us. God is going to dwell within us in the form of his Son. So let us prepare our hearts to receive him in worthy manner, so that we too can live an obedient life to recognize the will of God around us. And I wish every one of you happy Christmas. May God bless you all.